Last time on Redux.
Hey guys, this is actually kind of a dumb plan, isn't it? Shouldn't we just... Oh, God, with the... Oh no. Oh no! I'm not gonna do the whole screw. That's hilarious. Evelyn. Welcome to another episode of Redux with Charles, Ranky aka Cheetador, and another part of Pokemon Academy Life as I keep trying to record while sick, like an idiot. But let's continue. Yay. I've heard this on loop for so long because I just keep the game playing while I do other things before recording. Alright. Oh yeah, we're back on this question. I want to be the very best, like no one ever was. Oh boy. You're so much like your father. What would Dad do in this situation, Mom? Not be around, that's pretty much it. Oh, he almost certainly run right back into the danger. Every challenge he ever faced, he faced with courage. Right up to the end. Wait, are we saying that he died? Oh, are they printing out lore that never happened? What happened? You don't remember? Maybe I did back in the day. But we don't ever talk about him, so I guess I forgot. That's odd. We don't often talk about him, that's true, but could have sworn you remembered. Remember how you took his last name after he passed away? As a way of honoring him? Yeah, I remember that. But that was after the funeral, like 2 months after. Sorry, Mom. I guess my memory isn't as good as I thought it was. Oh, it's alright, dear. It was a very scary and sad day for everyone. It's the day of the Cinnabar... Oh, eruption, do you remember? You were out playing with your friend when we felt a intense heat wave come from the south. We saw the magma pouring out of the volcano in the south just a few moments ago. Later, sorry. Your father knew that the people of the Cinnabar couldn't afford to wait for the Coast Guard to arrive to evacuate, so he grabbed his Poliworld and rushed out there to be a hero, sweetheart. And that he was. I tried to stop him briefly. I asked him to think about his son, about me, how we needed him. He asked me to think about the sons and wives of the people he could save. Ooh! Okay. For a while, I hated him. But that's just the sort of man he was. He never cared what people thought of him or what might happen to him, as long as he was doing the right thing. He wanted his Poliwhirl to be your first Pokemon, you know? I suppose if that happened, then you wouldn't have found Sparky. What's the right thing in this situation? What scares you the most, darling? The fire or the water? Huh? If you go back there, people will be scared of you. You have to constantly explain yourself to everyone you come across. You have to ask for forgiveness over and over, even though you've done nothing wrong. You have to beg Dean Drayden to let you back in. We still don't know how you'll pay for the school. Some people will blame you for their problems even years down the line. You're not making it sound appealing. Is there a but to this? No but, sweetheart. Oh, that's the fire you'll be walking into. Love whatever is happening with this music. Love all of this right now. Or you could stay here. Go back in your room. I'll take care of you, honey. And I'll never say another word about this unless you want me to. After a while, the pain will dull. But there will be nights that you remember what might have been. And water will pour from your eyes. Oh, damn! Jeez, Mom. Sorry, sweetheart. I'm just trying to be realistic. Geez, you got away with words. Did you want to be an English teacher? Yeah, but if I had a teacher's salary, I'll be making even less than I do now. This call center job might suck, but pour one out for Mom right here. Call center jobs, they could be a burden. But at least I can do it remotely. If I go back, I won't miss the first round of quarter classes. Participation is mandatory. I don't think I can even graduate without participating. Can you graduate without paying? Touchy. I think it's pronounced touche. I made a dumb decision running away like that. Probably just convinced everyone that Sharon was right. If I hadn't frozen, then maybe I could have explained the truth. At least I would have a real shot of turning the tide. None of that, my boy. There's no could or would worth thinking about. Oh! Okay, truth bomb. Thank you for that. All that matters is that you can and will. Sorry. No, we couldn't afford the flight back here. Never mind the flight back there. Couldn't afford the school, darling. A couple of flights is nothing. Just like we always have. We'll figure something out. I've been taking on more hours, actually. How am I the luckiest son in the world? And that's the weird part. Sometimes, as weird as it is, hey, you had a kid at 16 and society dog and stuff like that. Sometimes kid needs to be born. Sometimes that's right age 16 for some people. It's harsh. It's hard. It's just weird how life can work like that. And I don't like to be I don't think anybody wants to be a burden on somebody, but sometimes people gotta go through hell for your heaven. It's weird concept, but yeah, sometimes that happens. Make the best of every situation, I guess. So should I book you a plane ticket? I guess so. Wonderful. It's already done. What? Please, you're my son, and the son of your father. There was never a doubt in my mind that you would spring back up. And if you didn't, it's only a small fee to cancel the flight. Oh, you're gonna have to cancel that. Jeez, Mom. When does it take off? For the soonest I could get a flight I could actually afford brings you back on Friday early in the morning. Oh. I'm still be there for the last day of quarter classes then. Let's spend tomorrow together. Perhaps we could go out to the beach and fish for a bit. Still have your old rod. That piece of junk? All I ever catch with that thing are Magikarp. True, but you catch Magikarp every time, don't you? Guess so. Now come inside, darling. I got some meatloaf in the oven. After that, we can kick up our feet and put on the old movie. Because yeah, watch a movie together with your mom and it's an older drama that you practically memorize every line at this point. Four boys are walking on the railroad tracks. Suddenly. Wait a minute, did you hear that? Huh? Isn't that just part of the movie? No, I recognize that sound. It's... Oh my god. Language, dear. What the fuck was that? Mom! I swear if some drunkard fell into our compost heap again. You emerge out into the crisp night air, and though the stars and moon light everything up quite clearly enough for you to see, you cannot believe your eyes. You're completely speechless as your mind races, trying wildly to come up with some reasonable explanation for Leaf standing in front of you now. Rin, I'm here to take you back to Kabukin. Oh, I definitely need to see this. I know it's easier to give up on the world, okay? I get it, but you can't. I never give up, never... that was coming. Never give up, never. And that means my friends aren't allowed to give up either. Ren, I can't even begin to imagine what you were thinking up there, and I should have done something at the time. I should have done more. But I'm here now because I care about you a whole heck of a lot, okay? You're not alone in this, and I want to help you find your way back to Kabukin. You might think you're alone and that everyone wants you gone. That's not true. I talked to Oak, and I get what Friendenergy is really about. And there's a whole bunch of us who want you you back. Me, Tia, even Blue is helping us, kinda. Also, Ethan. Point is, you haven't been abandoned. Some people probably won't let this go, but you, but you, it's your life, and if they don't like you, fuck them. Oh God, I love this. We've done everything we can, and we've come up with what honestly is a really solid plan. We can get you back to Kabuki before quarter clashes, but if you're going to get back there in time, you need to leave now. And on top of that, you still owe me a date. And I don't see any malls in Pallet Town. And I'm not taking no for an answer because, okay. What? Okay. You're talking and you're agreeing to go just like that? Yep. Because a quick glance behind you yourself, where your mother's hiding behind a barrel near the front door. I can't believe Leave came all the way out here. Least I can do is not tell her I was already convinced. Oh, okay. You sure don't want me to say the rest of my speech? Nah, I think you've covered most of it already. Oh. Wait, no. What's your damage, Leaf? This is good. Quick question. How did you get here? Oh, right. You can come out now. Okay, Leaf, I like men. Hardy har. I'm not talking to you. Then who? And I leave. Just run away. Matthias. This answers none of my questions and just raised further questions. Really? You don't recognize her? Oh wait, I know. Here you go, sweetheart. Keep it safe on the ride, just like I said. Oh yeah, she didn't. Seriously? Did Tia's hat get stolen again? No. Maybe we should put up the illusion, sweetie. Nah. Oh. This answers none of my questions and just raised further questions. Okay, you really have to go soon, so here's the gist. Tia is a powerful dragon-type Pokemon that can fly to Kabuki before noon tomorrow. What? You're a Pokemon? Tia nods happily. But you can talk and write and do all kind of human stuff. They begin signing out a complicated sentence before seeming to realize you cannot possibly understand it at your current JSL proficiency. She simply shrugs and smiles sheepishly. I was pretty surprised too. I heard about some Pokemon that use illusions to live as people and can even talk, but never thought I'll meet one. Well, she is a dragon psychic type, so that helps. I thought they were dark types anyway. But there's a Pokemon attending our school, and she's a trainer. And aren't the implications of that massive? Never mind. The fact she's a Pokemon I've never seen before means she must be mythical. Yeah, I get this is kind of a mind-blowing thing to realize, but there's not much we can do about it right now. You need to go back to Kabuki, right? And maybe when you're there, we can, I don't know, tell Professor Oak about you? or not. Okay. Tia, can you definitely fly us back? You aren't tired or anything. Oh, she's ready. Alright, I'll trust you. Sweetheart? Whoa. Who's that? That's my mom. Mom, you're Mrs. Khan. Oh, no. I'm Miss Shigemori. Mr. Khan was his father. Oh. And you must be Leaf. I heard quite a bit about you. Oh, really? What did you hear? Only good things. Anyway, it looks like you're going to be quite busy flying soon, so I love you, my champion. I'm going to be It's going to be a difficult time going back. I'm sure. Oh, teardrops. I'm sure of it, but I know even more than that you can overcome it. You always make me proud, no matter what you do. I love you, Mom. And you. And Leaf? Yes? Take care of my boy. He's not used to big cities yet, and there's a lot of people who'll try to take advantage of his good nature. Of course. You two might want to be a bit more discreet about the little dragon girl if you're trying to keep her a secret. Noted. Now, I don't want to overstay my welcome between you two, but are you planning on riding the little dragon girl back to Kabukin? I guess so. What? It won't work. We're too heavy, Rin. Wait, so... I'm not going back. You gave up your slot for me? Rin, I know we only met a month ago, but I knew that this was the right thing to do. You and I, None of that now. There's a simple solution to this. Huh? I'm gonna look around in the attic. Don't go anywhere. So, what are you gonna say? Nothing? There. I knew she was around here somewhere. Your mother's hand is an old dusty Pokeball that you've never seen before. Mom, what's that? This is a good friend of mine. Jigglypuff? What's Jigglypuff gonna do for this? Oh my god, she's adorable. Mom, I didn't know you had a Jigglypuff. Yeah, I raised this darling from a Igglypuff. But she'll be a mouth to feed if I let her roam around the house like Sparky does. So I'm afraid keeping her in a Pokeball was the best option I had. They don't get hungry in their balls after all. It's unfair to her to expect her to just live in my attic forever, so I think this would be an excellent opportunity to give you a Jigglypuff. Oh, Mom, I don't. I'm talking to Leaf, sweetheart. Oh, okay. Thank you so much, Mr. Khan, but... Mrs. Khan, sorry. I'm not sure how this will help. Oh, it's quite a simple little trick. My Jigglypuff is especially rubbery. You see, she's like a little gumball. When you give her the command, she inflates, becoming much lighter. In fact, she weighs less than nothing. When I was a little girl, she used to be able to carry me up in the air. Your grandfather used to raise hell about that, Ren. And Jigglypuff would carry me off. So if I just hold Jigglypuff and she puffs up, will it be lighter? Yes, much lighter. Your weight at least should be fairly cancelled out. Though you need to let her take breaks every once in a while to deflate and stretch herself out. Mom, thank you so much. Well, I didn't want this lovely young woman sacrificing her own shot at Kabukin for you. But I appreciate you were willing to for my son, Leaf. Believe me when I say I know better than anyone else why you would. Thanks, Miss Sugimori. Those conflict. I promise I'll take good care of your Jigglypuff. Yours now. Goodbye, you two. I hope to see you again soon. Perhaps with better news next time. Okay, we need to get you on Tia. You're bigger than she is, so you'll have to kind of hunch over. Keep your head down, lie as flat as possible, keeping your arms around her neck and... Wait, how are you going to fit on? Well, we'll just have to scooch real close together. Even Jigglypuff, though? I'm not sure if Tia is big enough to carry both of us. Hey, don't say that. Huh? Tia thinks the world of you. You're a Pokemon trainer and she's a Pokemon. If you make her doubt herself, she won't be able to do it. You gotta encourage her. Cheer her on. And assure her that she'll be fine. Come on, will that even make a difference? I'm not exactly in the most motivational mood right now. Rin, I just flew across an ocean to grab you. Now that I'm here, I'm have to fly back. Coming here was voluntary, mostly. You can't muster up the gumption to cheer on an adorable dragon girl who also flew across the ocean to grab you, that I don't know what to tell you. Adorable dragon girl? Sure turned around on her face. And realizing she wasn't even trying to get into your pants really made me reevaluate a couple of things. Tia huffs indeed. Anyway, guess I get the message. Alright, you should probably head back. Yeah, will you two be fine? Either of you too tired or like hungry, or are you? You're not too tired or hungry, are you? My stomach's pretty upset, actually, but... Nah! Hey, not again. I can't get on you myself this time. I can get on you myself this time. Tia. Alright, I have to have some energy bars in my back pocket. It was pretty much all I ate for the first 2 days back here. If my stomach ever settles down, I might take you up on that. Hey, you still got one thing you need to do now, right? Or need to do, right? Huh? Leave knives on your shoulder, confused. Confused, you put your hand up, and realize Sparky's on your shoulder. Feeling so familiar. You didn't even think about it. Alright. Hey, Sparky. I know you don't like going in your Pokeball, but you really need to, okay? Get why you don't want to go in. You think that if I can't see you, I'll forget about you. Oh, that's why? Promise, buddy, that'll never happen, okay? My friend. Always. Can't forget about you. So I need you to go back into your Pokeball for a few hours, okay? And then when we're back at school, if I can somehow resume a normal school life, I'll need you to stay in your Pokeball so I can bring you to classes, okay? I promise, buddy. Together, forever. Finally. Sparky's heart shifts as his relationship with you evolves from slightly less lazy rat to obedient rat. Wait, buddy. Something about you just changed? Sparky will now patiently wait in his Pokeball whenever you need him to. But don't forget to let him out for walkies. Alright. And now we have to play Stack the Humans. Let's do this. Right. Come on out, Jigglypuff. Okay. Can you get in my arms and... Sorry. Kitty, get in my arms. And I got a really important job for you, okay? Begin the inevitable process of trying to figure out how you and Leaf will both rest on Tia's back. Thankfully, you find that if you sort of sit straight with your legs in front of Tia's forelegs, you can maintain your balance relatively easy. Tia's fur, like feathers, seem to suck you in, curling around you and securing your position on her back. Relatively painless, all things considered. Leaf, however, is a different task altogether. What? You want me to sit where? Look, I'm kind of embarrassed too, but your two options are being held in Tia's hands, hanging out from the bottom, or on my lap. I can't maintain my balance if I scoot forward, and you have a smaller profile, so you should be in the front. But I'm not ready. This is such a big step. I remember first base being riding a dragon together for 8 hours. Probably more when it was 8 when it was just me. And although your mom's Jigglypuff will reduce our weight, I don't know if we'll make it up for you. And we should really get going. Come on, don't think about it. I'm wearing a skirt. So? Well, fine. I don't care. Why should I care? I've been flirting with you for like a month. This is what I want. So yeah, I don't care. Saying so, Leaf swings a leg over to you and mounts her, sitting squarely in your lap as you grab tighter to Tia's neck. A moment later, you So I realized why Leaf chose to retire. Seems to matter so much to her. Ah, I get it now. And on that note, I'm going to end this episode here on an embarrassing part. Like, comment, subscribe as I keep on bringing out episodes. I have a Twitter that's in the description. And then hopefully I can keep on going. But anyway, be a fan. Yeah. Oh, well, always thanks for watching. But be a fan. Bye for now. Woot woot. Yeah.